Hey there, awesome one. Welcome to another Dad Chat where we talk about anything and everything, and my favorite topic, nothing at all. Today we're coming to you from Springfield, Illinois. There's lots of Springfields around the nation. Springfield, Illinois was the home of Abraham Lincoln. It's the state capital of Illinois. We've got a beautiful building behind us. It's right on Route 66. You can see there's a sign right there. Historic Route 66, and then right behind that sign is the state library, and to my right we've got the state Supreme Court, another beautiful building. Lots of awesome architecture here. Today's chat, we're going to talk about just a couple of words: I, but, and sorry. And at the end, stay tuned for Dad's tip, because it's going to be an interesting one today. All right, what about these words is interesting? I, but, and sorry. Oftentimes in communication, and especially when we're writing something, we tend to use these words that potentially get other people's hackles up. Maybe they're drawing the wrong attention, and we don't even know it, right? So let's use but as an example. Let's say my beautiful bride, who's kind enough to be filming this right now, were to say, I love you, but this COVID hair of yours is driving me nuts. I get it. Look at the lid, man. This lid is just out of control. I'll work on it at some point soon. We're on the road, can I say. What does she do? With that but, she negated the whole I love you. So you gotta be careful. Whatever but follows, it negates everything that you just said before it. So if you want to negate something, negate the negative. She could say that same exact thing: your hair is driving me nuts, but I love you, and I love you too, sweetie. And you see what she did there is she would negate the your hair looks stupid, and you do too in general, but I love you anyway, and I love her too. So just try and remember where you put that word but. Whatever you said before it, whether it's in verbal or in writing, you negated it. You just threw it away. It's in the garbage, right? So throw the negative stuff, then you can negate the bad stuff, but you still said what you needed to say. And I will work on the haircut. The next word is I. It's the most narcissistic thing we can say. Nobody loves you more than you, probably. And we tend to get hung up on that when we're having conversations. Somebody else will say that they were having this really hard time, and you might say, oh, and I, well, you just took away their thunder, you took away all of their conversation. It doesn't have to always be about I. And if you're writing, this is really more important, I think, in writing. You want to try and never start a sentence with I. Okay? That's hard to do. Never start a sentence with I when you're writing. And if you can, don't even use the word I. Pretend it doesn't exist. You're going to find that becomes really difficult in the beginning, but as you work on it and you write a few more emails and text messages, and you've done it a bit, you'll get the hang of it, and you'll start finding what replacement words to use and how to phrase things without always saying I. Okay. Final word in today's chat is sorry. Sorry is a really interesting word. Sometimes it's overused, and I'm going to use a generalization that typically gets me in trouble. Women tend to say sorry quite a bit, and men tend to not say sorry enough. So keep that in mind. But let's just take something simple like you have a lunch date. The lunch is at 12 o'clock. You show up at 12:10, which sucks, by the way. Be on time. Respect people's time. And instead of saying, oh, sorry I was late, And that puts the other person on the spot. Now they have to say something like, oh, it's okay, when maybe it's not. Or they have to say something like, hey, don't do it again. So instead of saying sorry, in this particular case, you could say thank you. And how about, hey, I know I was late. Thank you for being patient and waiting. How about that, right? Now, men, if you don't say sorry, and women, if you don't say sorry enough, then say sorry, because you need to be able to feel a little bit of empathy and have a little bit of respect for what other people are dealing with. But in general, you might want to look at seeing if you could say thank you instead of sorry, and see how that feels. Try and make the other person feel a little bit better instead of making them feel like they need to respond to something like that. So those are the words for today. We're going to do something on the tip. This is going to be a little different, and I don't want to be a hypocrite. So today's tip is exercise. I'm not a hypocrite. On the state Supreme Court, I'm going to get down and we're going to do this while doing push-ups. So you want to get the blood moving in your body every day. You want to get a little bit of exercise. If you can get your heart rate up, that's even better. You want to get motion. What are you doing there, woman? You're making me work longer and harder, damn it. So you just want to make sure that your body and your mind and your soul are all getting exercised and feeling good. Okay? Okay. Love you. See you next time. Hit stop, damn it.